woman who actually likes you, who actually respects you, actually loves you? Do you know how hard it is to get rid of that woman?
Yeah, hey, when it come to dating, ain't no holding back. Here to give the game, no cap, so you know the facts. Steve the Dean, Mr. Lucario, time to show him how it go. Ain't no playing around, get it poppin', yo. April MC in the chat, you know she gon' hold it down. It's the dopest show around, didn't know you know it now. We teaching game, yeah, this is a movement. No need to delay, homie, you gon' have to tune in. Let's go.
You don't need to lie. You don't need tricks, pickup lines, and stupid-ass gimmicks. It's weak and shows you think more like a woman than a man. This program will help you get over inferiority, shyness, and lack of self-confidence and feelings of worthlessness. So, if you're ready to change your life and reach your dreams and become the man you want to be, this is the show for you.
Building.
Yo, we here.
Yes,
we here. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
How is everybody doing in the chat room, guys? Everybody doing good. Gentlemen, if you got a question, go ahead and put a Q. If you want to call in, call in. We are going to be talking about 7 texting mistakes that seven mistakes that make women lose interest in you and how to fucking correct them. Excuse me. So this is what we're going to be talking about. So before we start, the car, what's going on with you, brother?
Yeah. So, man, I'm out here doing me, making sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com to, get your online dating consultations and get that shit cracking in here. You know what I'm saying? And also go to badboymembership.com. So make that happen. You feel me?
Oh, yes, sir. And guys, we will be kicking it live 9 East tonight for you guys out there. Man, I say guys out there. So let's get it. So we're going to talk about this, man, because I think real quick, before we even get into all this stuff, we got a lot to talk about. I think people get texting wrong. I don't know, for some reason, they think that it's separate from who they are. You know what I mean? Right. I don't know. For some reason, people don't understand that they are the common denominator of everything, Lucario, and they think that texting is totally different from anything else. What say you on that, man?
Yeah, I think a lot of times guys don't realize that it's all connected. So they think that they can send a certain text from, somebody that they learned on the internet. They steal their lines, or they, you know what I'm saying? They'll text something that they think is cool. But then when the woman meets up with them, they're not the same guy in the text. Or what happens is that, guys try to text and be cute about it, but they don't really have a mouthpiece. Or guys try to text and they don't know how to set dates, so they just text the girl and talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's all those things that go down. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, we're going to talk about a little bit about this first before we even get into that, because I think most of y'all guys need to understand the why you do the things that you do. Carl, the reason why most of these guys also fail is because they're I won't say boring and unattractive, but it's because they forget who they are the moment they pick up that phone. They think they have to, like you're saying, they think they have to become somebody else to get her attention. They think they have to either be a smooth talker, a hilarious guy, a guy of mystery, and that's not the game. And I don't think they understand that's pretending.
Right.
Women don't fall for pretend. They fall for a thing called presence. What say you, man?
Right. They actually fall for the guy who is real, and they can see that realness in all aspects of him. You feel what I'm saying? So if you guys are out there trying to, portray a certain type of thing, through text or through interacting with the women, she gonna see up front, because this is the thing. If you're real, it goes through and through. You understand?
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
In your situation, she gonna find out. So, and she can tell that there's holes in your situation, especially when it comes to you and when the topic of sex or any of that type of stuff comes up. Because once she sees that you're the type of guy who's basically gonna, bend for the sex, then all that cool shit you was trying to do before, that shit don't hold no weight. Now she's like, oh yeah, he was pretending the whole time. He isn't really the guy that I thought he could have been. You feel what I'm saying?
Keyword could have been. And the car, you nailed it on the head. See, if y'all want to win at the game, okay, like Lucario is always trying to show you, I'm trying to show you, knows how the game is. You got to stop trying to invent a new character
Right.
and start revealing the highlights of the person you are. I think that's the problem. Texting isn't a separate skill. It's not. It's a world of its own with its own rules and language, but you are the foundation of it. You are the one. You are the one. What you think, what you write, what you say is going to tell that woman a message about you beyond the message, about depth. Because Lucario, when you're at a game, you, like I say, we have depth, we have width, we have confidence, we have mystery, we have intrigue, we have ups and downs and everything like that without even saying those things. And I don't think guys understand. They think women don't read between the lines. You know what I mean? Let's talk about that for a second. Guys, I got a question. Put a cue lines over. What say you on that, Lucario?
Yeah, the thing is that women, they can read between the lines because they've dealt with or interacted with a number of different dudes. They've been on a bunch of dates. They've talked to a lot of guys. And so they have more experience in dating than most guys. So because she has more experience, if you don't have experience, if you don't have game, then basically read you understand, and see the type of guy you are. And then either she gonna reject you. If you're lucky, she'll reject you. But she may use you for attention time and then get you invested and then drop you. And then your heart's all broken and all that other type of shit.
Yeah, and gentlemen, that's what we're saying for you guys out here. All right, we know that you want to do and be certain things, but we have to get something and for these guys to really understand is that when Lucario and I are texting a woman, it's an extension of who we are, okay? And that's why teasing feels like teasing, Lucario. You know what I mean? If flirting doesn't feel like it's like forced, and they can recognize in the way we talk to women that not only we are challenged, but we will leave her, as I always talk about, space or gaps for her to fill in, making her wonder, what is behind Lucario, what's behind Steve, who are these guys, to draw her in to want to text more. Because I guess women, I guess, again, it goes back to the date. It's like how you are outside the bedroom is how you're going to be inside the bedroom. And it goes the same thing with the texting. If you're just, hey, how you doing? We're going to talk about that, just the boring stuff. Then what excitement are you drawing out of a woman trying to be like everybody else, Lucario?
Right, that's a fact. Because the thing is that, most dudes act the same, talk the same, think the same. And so if it's the same, you blend in with the crowd, you're the average dude, and therefore she's like, all right, I'm not even going to bother. You understand what I'm saying? And so the thing is that when you stand out, you're the one who actually intrigues her, but you stand out because you have that game. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have game, you're not going to stand out. It's really that simple. You see what I'm
saying? And this is, again, we always stress to these young men, game is everything. Because without having the game and having the understanding of the game, gentlemen, what does she have to look forward to? Do you see what I'm saying? So most of you guys out there, we understand, Lucario and I, as dating coaches, we understand the pressures that you feel, because a lot of Lucario's talk about, a lot of these guys are, how do I write the perfect thing? How do I say less and make her feel more? It's like a pressure that a lot of these guys put on there. Okay. So I think we got a question real quick before we continue, but Lucario, what do you say on with that real quick before we answer the question?
Yeah, the thing is that when it comes to this, what happens is that you need to understand yourself in general, right? So that when you understand yourself, who you really are comes out in all of these situations. So a lot of times when you guys don't understand yourself, what you're doing is you're trying to cherry pick certain things to say and do. And then when you cherry pick those certain things to say and do, you might actually say something or do something that seems attractive. And then the girl's like, oh, okay. But then the rest of you is not. So then she's like, okay, all of that was bullshit. So this is why we keep trying to tell you guys how important the game is, because if you don't understand this game, you can't cheat it. So that's what y'all are doing. I was trying to cheat it by trying to manufacture an attractive guy versus being an attractive guy. But
all right, I'll let you go ahead and answer that first. You got it up first.
Yeah. So this is, what can I do to stop being corny or sounding nerdy when I talk to women? Is there a specific thing I need to evolve in my personality so I can be seen as charming and more interesting to women? All right. So what's funny is that the issue is in your question, right? The fact that you are saying, how can I be seen as more charming and more interesting to women, right? The thing is that it's not about trying to be seen that way. It's about you are that way, and that's why they see you that way. Do you see what I'm saying? The fact that you're trying to be that way for them is the problem, because then what's happening is that you're putting on a show for women. You see what I'm saying? You are tap dancing for their approval. And that's the problem. And that's the thing that makes you corny. You feel what I'm saying? And so you got to understand that it's about, you got to be the guy and not try to, perform as the guy. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think if you look at Lucario Neal, I think if you look at what you're saying, young man, it's a very good question. But here's the thing: let's break this down. You're saying, can you stop being corny or sounding nerdy? It's not okay. You're not corny and you're not nerdy. You just don't have the game, Josh. And you choose not to be a student of the game. The reason why you sound corny and nerdy is because you don't understand that it's not. See, people think, Lucario, it's just okay. I'm going to send a woman over a message. No, man, it's not just sending over a message, man. It's the man sending the message. Remember, it's the man sending the message. But what kind of man are you? You're not. You got to be authentic in this thing, but you got to be flirty. You have to be fun. You have to be exciting. You have to be able to lead her, and you don't have those things. So what you're doing is one of the things we're going to be talking about earlier is that, see, look what you're doing. Think about this 1 second. Look how he's putting yourself down. See, you're already putting yourself down, and look at what you're going to send out to that woman. And you're saying is, when I talk to a woman, is there a specific thing I need to evolve my personality? You need everything. See, but okay, Lucario and before I thought of a boy, Lucario, I don't give a fuck what she sees me as, because I'm not trying to be. I'm not a circus clown or a dancing little monkey,
right?
Juggling I don't know, tires or whatever the fuck, or apples or oranges and shit. You see, you want to be charming because you want pussy so bad. You're trying to manipulate it, but as you see, Lucario, he is manipulated, because look at the power he's given. He's taking the power out of himself, taking it on to the woman. Why would you want to be charming and interesting? Because charming and interesting, Lucario, before I throw it on Lucario, is why you're already going to lose. Because if you're trying to be charming and interesting versus be charming and interesting, you're going to lose, Lucario. What say you?
Right, exactly. And that's the thing. You guys got to understand the difference is your mentality. It's your mindset. Your mindset is, what can I do to get a woman? You understand? What can I do to attract the woman? Instead of you understanding that you are attractive, meaning you as a man are attractive. And so therefore women will be attracted to you. The problem is that as soon as you try to do something to attract them, meaning you're trying to put on a show for them in order for them to like you, you've already lost, because the act of trying to do that to get them makes you less attractive. Do you see what I'm saying? So the thing is that when women are attracted to men, they're attracted to the authenticity and what makes them real. And so she's attached to that. You see what I'm saying? So if you're trying to get her to like you, then already you think that you are not likable, which is why you're trying to make it happen. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're trying to be something that you're not. So that's the problem. You've already come. So it's just not even that. It's probably you don't even talk. I don't think you even talk to women. I'm just saying it's just weird how Lucario, these guys out here, they don't understand. And again, I got two. I've got two. Just giving them examples of when you had a game. Now I know Lucario, and I know y'all do dating profiles as well. And y'all help guys out, and that's something that the service that Lucario and April does, and I do as well. But young man, I don't think you understand. You got to be able to hit a woman in a way that draws weight. This guy has a question right here. Let's get this question right here. Forget the thing. If I'm good at texting, should I just tell a woman to call me? See, Can we horn that, please? Can we horn that? I'm not good at texting. Okay, so if you're not good at texting, what you're not good at talking.
Right.
I don't understand if call you for what, Marshall? Call you for what? That's I don't understand the car. I don't understand call. If you're not it's not your okay, gentlemen. You are the common denominator. Remember, Carl, I used to say this back in the 1900s, sir. It doesn't matter if you're talking on the phone, texting. You put a note on a dove, or you grab a thing and you like an Indian with smoke signals. You are the common denominator. You know the biggest mistake that they make is that they seem like they sit around and they want to say I'm not good at this one thing when they're not good at all things.
Oh, they saying I got the Mr. 1950 banner over me.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, okay, my bad. No, go ahead. Yeah, I was doing some. It
was the Mr. at the beginning.
There you go. Hey, fix. Clap
right,
that, please.
There we go. So you guys observe it. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm very observing, guys. Good job.
I didn't even notice it. But yeah, but see what you're saying is right though. The thing is, it's like the fact is he's like, well, I'm not good at texting, so I should just call. The same person talking on the phone is the same person texting. So It's like I don't understand why y'all think. And remember, it's the same thing, which is communication. So the thing is that it's like, okay, if you were talking, right, and you were, let's say, in court, and they have the stenographer that types everything you say, right? They're typing everything you say. So imagine whatever they typed, they just texted that same thing to somebody. It's the same concept. It's basically your communication skill being said through your mouth or being read through a text. It's the same person.
Yes, absolutely. And young man, I think that's the problem that you're having. Was it Marshall? I think that's the problem you have. It's a good question you asked, Marshall. But the question that you have to ask yourself is that you've got to realize you are connected. These are things that you do. So if you're not good at one thing, you're not good at all things. And that's where a lot of guys go wrong. You think that, okay, if I get her on the phone, what is going to be the difference in asking her interviewing questions, which is even worse, Lucario, is the silence can be a great thing for a man, but a bad thing for a guy that doesn't know what he's doing, because you won't know how to do hold a conversation. Like if you're on the phone with her, that means you got to talk. So you're going to give these women I call it like a soft opening. For you guys to understand the soft opening, when you have a restaurant or something like that, before you let the public in, you let your family and friends in, and then you just do a run through of everything just to prepare yourself for when people come in. So the soft opening here, Lucario, I throw it to you, is that she's going to say, okay, well, what is it going to be like to date this person? Now, think about that, guys. A soft opening, even if it's a text or a phone call, it's going to be, okay, what is it going to be like talking to this person? Because you are still communicating yourself regardless of how you're doing, Lucario. What say you?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, the problem is that y'all think it's a different thing because y'all try to separate the game where it's like, y'all think, oh, well, if I can text her, but then when you text her, and if she meets you, you're still gonna have to talk. So if you're saying, well, I can talk on the phone, but I can't text, then how are you going to be able to actually, get her to come see you or really have a conversation or talk to her in a way where it's going to be attractive if you can't translate that into the text because you're still the same guy. So even if you're like, well, I'm good at texting, but I'm not good at talking in person, it's like, how? You understand? Because if you're good at texting, then that means you would be good at talking in person. So the thing is, we're trying to say that you guys have to stop having this idea that there's a separate thing that you guys can do, because what happens is that when you're inconsistent and when you're incongruent, that's the thing that's going to make a woman see you as unattractive because she's going to see you as a fake. You feel what I'm saying?
He said, and he made another comment right here. What do you say on this comment right here, Lucario?
'Cause I've heard from a dating coach, urban dating coach, that the reason why we get flaky numbers
Oh
from
no, not that guy. No, he said I heard. He made another statement before we did the question.
Okay. Oh, he said I lost tons of women from texting. They talking. Wait, they taking it another way. What?
Yeah.
He said. So listen, man. If you quote unquote lost tons of women from texting, then that means you don't know how to communicate. It's really that simple. Like, what are you texting these women? Call in and tell us what you texting these women about.
Yeah, what is it that you, okay, if you could just tell us, what is it that you're saying to these women? Like, that's important. What are you saying? And if you could kind of give us an idea of what you're saying, we can help you out, because I don't understand where you're saying lost. How can you can't lose something you've never had? So I don't understand, what does he mean lost, Lucario? He's like, I lost. Like, men don't lose, but yeah, let's get to the guys. Got a question? Go ahead and put a cue. Let's get to the next question that he has as we continue, guys. We will answer questions as well. Now you got it, Lucario. You go ahead. You got this.
Here we go. So it says, I've heard from a dating coach that the reason why we get flaky numbers from women is because we go for it too early. Should we talk to girls for 5 minutes before getting a number? No.
For what?
So the reason why it's not about getting a number. There's no such thing as getting it too early. The problem is that you guys don't know how to flirt and build sexual tension. So you don't know if a woman that you're talking to is interested in you sexually and wants to see you. So what you guys do is you talk at women. So you go up to the woman, hey, what's up? My name is Bob. Hi, you're pretty. Can I get your number? Like, you see what I'm saying? So then what happens is she just gives you the number just because she wants you to like leave, or she's like, all right, this guy's weird. Fuck it. Just take my number so we can end this conversation. You text her, and then she either doesn't respond, or you do text her, you set up something, and then she flakes because she realizes again how weird you kind of were at the first time. So the thing is that it's not about getting it quote unquote too early, because there's no such thing. It's that you guys aren't realizing that the women that you're talking to aren't really that interested in you.
Well, yeah, and here's the thing. The young man saying, I don't understand. Okay, what is it you say? Go for it too early. Go for what? What does that mean, Lucario? We go for it too early?
Oh,
Wait, what is, sir? What is that? What does that mean? If you can explain that, because what are you going for? Go for what? Like, I don't know. If you 5181, if you can just answer that question. Yeah, or call in, please. Call in. We have a lady saying this, and I want to make sure that we gotta give. Okay, he says if he can't communicate clearly through text, is not taking the wrong way. Maybe he should send voice. No, that's even okay, Jillian. That's even worse. That's even worse, because okay, the thing about you women and the thing about Lucario and I is that the moment you say the first few words in the first sentence that you make, in the first statement or question that you ask, you know that you know his story and we know his story. So we would never, if you don't have a game, that's more advanced level, because your words should be soothing enough to be able to make that woman feel a certain kind of way. Carl, what do you say on that? Because I think, this is why the game is so important. You can send a voice message, but you're going to get ate the fuck up by these women. But Lucario, what say you on that?
So she said, if you can't communicate or clearly through a text, so it is not taking the wrong way, maybe he should send a voice message instead. Well, this is the thing. This is why also, texting is a skill too, because sometimes what happens is that some guys don't, or some people just in general don't know how things are read through tone through text. So you also need to know how things are said through tone through the text also. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So the thing is that, you could send a voice message, and all that other stuff too, but you still want to be able to have the skill to text. So you know what I'm saying? But this is why, this is why game is important, because when you have game, you're aware of how you're coming across in all areas. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so let me give Matthew some correction, because Matthew Lucario, you just said it perfectly, because this is why game is important. Matthew, you have to listen and understand. This is why you lose with women. There is nothing wrong. Okay, see, you guys don't understand sexual tension 101. And what you guys don't understand is that words are powerful, but your voice is more powerful because it hits her in a place that you don't understand because you don't understand the game. See, you can send a woman, when you don't understand the game, you can send a woman a message through words, but young man, it's got to go through her filter. So let me say something, Matthew. You could say, well, I want her to like me, so let me send her a message. How are you doing today? And then you think that that's something smooth and intriguing. And when it hits her filter, it's going to go through a process of finding people like you and realizing that you're weird and creepy. There is nothing wrong with your voice. Your voice is a powerful tool, young man, that you don't say, no, this ain't about no woman shit. We're trying to explain to you, your voice will cut through the bullshit where a woman can feel you versus read you, young man. So don't sit around when, this is what I'm saying, Lucario.
So I don't understand, but this is what I'm saying. I don't understand, how would a voice message come off weird?
I know that's my point, unless you're weird.
Right. So
it's only going to come off weird. See, the thing is, they don't understand training a woman. See, you guys are so used to these pickup artists and shit telling you all about that text message bullshit. Do you understand depths of the game? Because when you can, because I think Antonio, you sent us a few of those things. When you can talk to a woman, young man, using your voice, you will allow a woman to relax herself and share her voice. And then Lucario, when she's playing with her pussy, you see, okay, I guess Matthew, you want her to type, ooh, ah, oh, ooh, ah, oh, I'm coming, send. Versus a voice message of you hearing her play with herself. But then after that level, it's video messages. And then after that level, it's going live, Matthew. So please understand, young man, it is weird to you because you are a weird person. Lucario, what say you?
But also, what doesn't make sense is, how does it come off weird if she's gonna hear your voice eventually anyway when you meet? I don't understand. Like, so when you meet her, you're gonna be like not talking because your voice is weird. Like, I don't understand.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, y'all have to be very careful about y'all guys listening to the wrong fucking people on the internet, because a lot of these people are going to really mess y'all guys up when it comes to the game. Hey, guys, Lucario, I get it. A lot of these guys run from knowing who they are, and they make excuses, and they know that they know they can't even text. So in their mind, they think it's weird. But no, gentlemen, this is what I love. I will use I will use a voice way before anything, because I know my voice is smooth, soothing, and it can turn her ass on. So that's what I'm saying. And Antonio, I think you're in the room, send us a clip so I can give that young man an example. I think I need to find your thing where I can give an example of why you should do voice messages when you're the guy, and you can hear how relaxed a woman is listening to your voice. But getting back to guys, you got a question, please put a Q. And we're not even on that level. No, we're just talking about the voice part, because he doesn't even understand that part. But guys, if you got a question, please put a Q. Matthew, please, sir, learn the game, man, because women love men that uses voice messages as well. It's deeper. It hits the woman differently, Lucario. It's something that she can feel, Lucario. Let's talk about that. When you're talking to a woman, like not only on the phone, but sending a woman a voice message, what do they get from that, man?
Well, that's the thing. They get more of your character and more of you. So the thing is that this is the thing. The stuff you guys are trying to hide is gonna come out anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So the problem is that you guys are thinking that, well, I'm not good at texting, so I'm gonna call her, or I'm not good at this, so I'm gonna do that, or I don't think she's gonna like this. Everything you're trying to hide is connected to you. It's you still. So if you're saying, well, I'm scared to send her a voice message because I think it's going to be weird, right? Then that's how you think. And if you think that sending her a message with your voice, with you telling her something is weird, then that means that she's going to see you as weird in person.
Oh,
She
absolutely.
see you as weird on the date. So how all of a sudden you're not weird now on the date, but it'll be weird to send her a voice message? It doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So y'all guys gotta really wake up and realize that there are levels to this. There's levels to everything that we always try to teach you guys. Levels of what we're trying to show you, and as long as you guys out there don't look at, don't even. I mean, the Ario. It just amazes me how these young men are always making excuses not to show depth and range and how good of a lover they can be to a woman. Women are just not used to men being so arrogant and things like that, saying, you know what, it's about me. You know, I'm not trying to prove anything to you, but let me see here, LaCar. Let me see if I can pop that in. To give you an example. So when you use your voice, man, I'm gonna show you. This is one of our clients. So you use your voice message. I think this. Let me check this out, Lucario.
So I was going to mention this time of night for me is. I just think it's just a beautiful time of the night where everything is a lot more quiet. The world is a little bit more silent. People are sleeping. Beautiful time to think, reflect, dream, think of possibilities.
Pause right there. So, Sakar, see, you can't get that. You couldn't feel that with words. You don't even see what she just said. Think about the possibilities. That right there. You wouldn't even understand that, Matt. You see what I'm saying? That is why we always say for you guys out here, depth and range is everything in the game, Lucario. And it's a shame that these so-called pickup artists don't even show you how deep you can be, but a lot of you guys hide behind that stuff. So guys, got a question, please put a Q. We got you covered. Make sure if we didn't miss anything, lines are open as well. But yeah, man, I hope we didn't embarrass that young man because it just showed what you're not. But let us continue, man, what we were discussing and everything. And getting back to the texting, guys, I got a question, guys, put a Q. See, I think one thing that they have to learn is that, like you were saying, this is an extension of who you are, Lucario, just like with the voice message and everything like that. But compliments are not currency. A woman's body, okay, a woman's beauty and a woman's body isn't rare, okay? And if you act like what she is rare, because I think that's where a lot of guys go wrong. They think, okay, well, the currency to get her open her legs is complimenting her about how she looks, how she smiles, how the shape of her body and all this other stuff. And you don't compliment her. A man doesn't compliment looks, Lucario. You recognize the qualities that line up with your values, okay? These are the things that change the game. But let's talk about that for a second, Lucario. What say you on that, man?
Yeah, the thing is that everything needs to be brought back to you. That's why I would say the game is about you. So what most guys do is they'll say a compliment to a woman and then they'll pause and expect her to like jump on them. Like, you're like, oh, I think you're really pretty. And what they're expecting is the woman to be like, oh my God, thank you so much. Here's my number. We should get together and have sex. Like, that's kind of like the vibe they want to happen. Right. The problem is, though, is that what a lot of guys don't understand is that when you're talking to women, you have to bring things towards you, your agenda, your program, your structure, how you do things, so that she understands how she can fit into that. So you're giving her an opportunity to fit into what you're doing. So there's nothing wrong with necessarily complimenting a woman, but you don't think that complimenting a woman is flirting or building sexual tension within itself. You still have to guide the woman to where you want to be and how you want to make things happen. Give her the opportunity to come into where you're going, and so that she can actually go in that direction. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Here's an example. So if you see right here, go and show you what is being said right here. But if you look at the conversation, as you see, it's not much words saying, but look at what she's saying, okay? The key word at the bottom, what is that? Look at that, okay? She wants, okay, she says, I like that, send pics of you, okay? She says, send pictures. She's asking for your pictures. She wants to know how your day is going. But, we just don't, how we in the game. We just don't answer how the day is going. But we tell her what to do, not to let y'all see what is being told what to do. But when they are being told what to do, they don't get mad. You can see right there, it sounds intriguing, right? But what's crazy, guys, when you and the women, these are two different women. But if you notice, when you have that game, Lucario, they will say the exact same thing, which is going to be this example on this one right here. It's the same thing. Okay, see, different woman right there, different place that she lives. But what is she saying after you spit that yak and flavor? If you add that game through your text message, what is she saying? Okay, even if she's in Atlanta, but what is she saying at the end? Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's proceed. And I don't. And hey, if y'all see that emoji shit, that's a. I guess that's a woman heart. That's like a heart thing. I don't fucking know. Yeah. So, gentlemen, so what we're saying to y'all guys out here, when you learn the game and learn how to talk to women, they're gonna be intrigued by you. They're gonna want to know more about you and who you are instead of these boring Q's and A's, Lucario. Because again, Lucario, a lot of men need to know their value. Number one, Lucario, to see what their value is. But the thing is that for many of you guys, y'all don't have the clarity, Lucario. Guys, remember, if you got a question about anything, guys, put a Q. Lines are open. But again, we want to teach these guys to build up sexual tension. Lucario, don't you have to understand the rules of sex to be able to build up sexual tension?
Right, exactly. And the thing is, most guys are not comfortable with themselves sexually, so therefore they can't flirt or build sexual tension because they're not comfortable even having a conversation that implies anything about sex because they're scared of the woman. So this is where you guys got to understand that when it comes to you being able to do this, you got to be comfortable with yourself first so that you can do the thing that you're trying to make happen. If you can't do that, the woman's not gonna come to where you're at. Because remember, you're always leading at all times. So if you're scared to be sexual with the woman, if you're scared to flirt, build sexual tension, then it's not gonna go anywhere in that direction. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And we always tell you guys out here, texting can be a bad thing if you don't know what you're doing. And this is important. If you are an invisible person to yourself, you're going to be sexually invisible to her, okay? But the thing is, I don't understand, gentlemen. Y'all got to understand that this is why we want to break down texting, because it's not just do this, do that. You got to understand what's going on with women. The thing, we got a call. We'll get to that in a second, guys. Let's grab this call real quick. Area code 216, sir. What's your name, sir, and what's your question? How can we help you?
Yeah, my name's Jay. I'm 21 from Florida.
Okay, Jay, can you get off your speakerphone, man?
No, I'm not. I'm just at work right now, and
Okay.
I'm around a bunch of trucks. But
Okay, that's cool. That's cool, Jay. All right, what's going on, buddy? What's up?
Yeah, so I just had one question about the game. So when I've noticed that a lot of chicks, they like to come in and out of your life multiple times for whatever reason they decide to. So when you're dealing with women who like to do that, is it best to just fully let them go, and even if they try to come back, no matter what reason it's for, just close that door?
Well, sir, there's a difference between dealing with women and having game. We don't deal with women. You see what I'm saying? That's your problem. And if you're dealing with a woman, you're really actually waiting for her. It's like you did what I did when I was 14 years old, wait by the fucking phone for her to call you and shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's when you deal with women. But when you have game, they're dealing with you, and they know that you don't give a fuck if they come or go or not.
Yeah. So, caller, give me an example of your situation, because context matters, right? Because if you just fucking a girl, right, she might come through, she gets fucked, she go get a boyfriend, therefore she's not fucking with you right now, and then she come back after the boyfriend dump her, and then she comes back for more dick. So, you see what I'm saying? What's the context of what you're talking about? Her coming in and out of the situation.
Yeah, so I had multiple females do this. So, for example, I had a chick the other day, actually, and me and her just smashing. We never done anything other than just smash. I pull up, and she hits me up the other day to link up on a late night, but I never responded to her. So when I'm ready to have sex with her again, I text her, and I'm like, yo, what's up? And she says, well, I'm mad at you right now. And then I say, what's your reasoning? And she goes, the other night I was trying to see you and you didn't respond to me.
So wait a second. Wait. Let me ask you a question. You read the message, yes?
Yeah, I seen that she
So
texted me. I just
okay,
didn't
well
respond.
then why didn't you be a fucking man and just answer the fucking woman? Where
Yeah,
did all this silence?
why didn't you respond to her?
It shows that you can't fuck. See, this is guys. You can always tell people who don't know how to fuck by how they move. Young man, why the fuck didn't you answer a question, or her wanting to see you?
I was having sex with another woman, so I looked at my phone.
No, sir.
Go ahead. See.
No, wait, hold on, Cario. Hold on, wait. We got to play the music, dog, because you're fucking lying. Hold on, let's play the. Let's go. Hit it, Lucario.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
Dog, you a lying motherfucker. You ain't fucking no other woman, and you ain't looking at your phone, and she want to fuck you. Why you lying, dog?
I mean, this is what I was doing, and this is what she said.
Wait. How did you? Okay, let me say. In what part of mid-stroke did you say, "Oh, wait a second, let me take your knees and move them from your shoulders. My phone is ringing. Hey, look at this. She wants to have sex with me right now. Okay, and let me put the phone down."
Nah, it didn't go like that.
Well, that's how you made it sound.
No, so what happened was at that moment I was with another chick that night. So when she hit me up and she says, "Hey, what are you doing?" I didn't respond to that.
Because you were wait. Because you was with another chick?
Yeah, at that moment I was doing something else.
So okay, this is sir. I don't understand something. You're just fucking her, right?
Yes, that's right.
So wait. You can't pick up the phone while you with another chick and tell her, "No, I'm not gonna give you no dick tonight." Why are you so scared?
No, she didn't call me. She gave me a text.
Sir, I don't care if it was a text or a smoke signal. Why didn't you tell her in front of the other woman that, "Look, I'm busy right now, and I'll give you some dick later"?
Okay. No, I thought it was just best not to respond.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're getting at. Like, why would you not respond and then be surprised that she feeling some type of way that you didn't respond? Like, were you surprised that she was upset that you didn't respond?
No, I wasn't surprised, but I know since we didn't do anything outside of sex, I'm questioning why would you be mad?
Because you still call her. You still call. Okay. Let me ask you a question, right? So, if you have a fuck buddy, right, and you say, "Hey, come over tomorrow to fuck," and tomorrow comes and she don't come through, and you text her like, "Yo, where you at?" and she don't respond, would you be upset?
I wouldn't be upset, but I'd be like, "Oh, that'd just be that." That's like, okay, she didn't text back. But
what I'm saying is, wouldn't you be annoyed because that's a waste of your time? You could have did something else with your time. You told her, "Hey, come over my crib at 8:00. She says, "Cool, I'll be there." Right? 8:00 comes, she ain't nowhere to be found. Right? 8:10, you're like, "Yo, where you at?" and then she don't respond. So you wasted your time because she told you were going to come, and now she's ignoring you. Right? You wouldn't feel some type of way.
Oh yeah, definitely if it was to happen like that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, she hit you up to see what's popping with the fucking, and then you just ignored her. So now let me ask you a question: Have you ever done that before with her?
No, I haven't done that. No.
Right. So exactly. So all the other times when she hit you up, there was the communication was there. Like, she hit you up or you hit her up, y'all communicated, y'all got together and fuck. And now all of a sudden you just don't respond. You see what I'm saying? That's why she's feeling that type of way. It's not, see, this is the problem. See, y'all don't have no respect for chicks y'all fucking.
It's just crazy to me.
You still have to respect the women you're fucking, bro.
They should be worthy. Okay, dog, you just don't fuck. See, you just fuck anybody, I can tell right now. But you understand something, when you fuck up, young man, you don't know how to manage your roster.
Right.
You got to manage women, dog. That's your problem. See, you think life is porn. I can just go over there and smash and go about my way, and then the porn ends, and then whatever happens. Right. You got to dog. Listen. When you know, okay, because you don't know how to fuck, but when you know how to fuck, they want all of your time. They're going to share, hey, look, if I'm about to throw it to the car a second, they're going to share thoughts, memes, desires. They're going to talk about their day. They're going to share all of themselves to you. It's not that you're asking for that, but they feel connected where they're saying, you know what? This motherfucker knows how to manage me. Hey, look. I know he has other women because guess what? I know you didn't tell her you had other women, so we know you ain't got the game. But when you had a game, a woman's going to know. Yeah, that's why he giggled and shit. A woman's going to know, yeah, I know he has other, like, for instance, like a woman says something to me, right? And I don't reply right away, but when I reply, and if she's busy with somebody else, she gonna let me know, hey, I got somebody over, or I'm doing da, or it's vice versa. But you saying nothing, and then you're shocked she's mad. It shows the lack of training and managing, Lucario.
Right, exactly. So caller, you gotta even if the girl's a fuck buddy, you still gotta respond if you've been responding. So all you could have just texted and say, hey, listen, I'm busy tonight. Let's do this, Friday or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. That's it.
Right. But, yeah. That's where I messed up by not responding. Okay, I understand.
Because you got to lead everything you do with a woman. You've got to fucking lead.
Mm-hmm.
You got to lead. Okay.
Right. I appreciate it for the game. Thank you.
All right, you have a good day, sir. Thank you very much, man. Motherfucker, mid-stroke and taking his phone and shit like that. Guys, we got a question. We got y'all. We have a question here. Let's grab this question right here from this young man. Let me see here. He says, how do you make a girl you desire? Wait. How to make you girl? Wait, we got another call. Wait, please clean that up. We'll go back and say, hold on. 531, what's your name, sir? What's your question? How can we help you?
What's good, man? This is Prodigy. So I got a question for both of you guys.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Prodigy? How can we help you, buddy?
What's good? So I got a statement first, then I'm gonna ask my question. So do you guys agree that like indifference is important in the game, right? Like
sir, you're not in the game to even ask that question. So no, you see, the problem is like, can I ask you a question? Do I cut the left vertebrae from the artery of the right surgical? You see what I'm saying? That's what you're saying. I'm not a doctor. So the fact that you're asking about something that you're not a part of, it already defeats the question. Does that make sense? You got to be a part of the game to know what the game is about. You're guessing what the game is about. Does that make sense? Because you're talking about indifference in what way? Well, did he run? Oh, wait a second. Maybe we lost. Let me call him back. Maybe I didn't mean. Did I scare him? I didn't mean to scare him. Wait. Maybe we did. I hope I didn't scare him. Wait a second. Did we scare him? Hold on, because he didn't finish his statement. I get. It's crazy, sir.
Hello?
Why'd you hang up?
Well, I wanted to say my statement in the question. So
I know, but sir, okay, sir, do you understand what teaching is? Do you understand what teaching is, young man?
Well, I know what teaching is. Wait. I got to ask the question first.
I know, but okay, sir. Okay, how old are you?
I'm 33.
Okay, you have to understand, and this is what I was saying. You don't have game. Everything matters. Do you understand that, or don't you? Do you understand it or don't you? Let's start there. Do you understand that Sir, I'm just asking a question. We're here to help you. Sir, we're going to help you, but you're not the only one listening. So our job is not only to answer your question, but we've got to make sure everyone listening doesn't do the shit you're about to do. Does that make sense?
Nah, okay, look.
Okay, well, go ahead and
I agree.
No. Go ahead and finish your statement, because I'm going to grab my belt. Go ahead and finish your statement, then ask your question, and then we're going to go all the way back to the beginning. You'll see that it doesn't matter what you say. It's still going to be the same. But go ahead. Finish your statement. Ask your question without hanging up. Because I know you didn't mean to do. Let's say that was a mistake, because we would call that feminine. But let's say you just go ahead and make your statement and then ask your question. Please go ahead. We'll be quiet. No, go ahead.
Okay, man.
Go ahead.
Okay, look. I already see where this call is going to go.
No, it's not going, sir. No, sir.
I'm going to respectfully decline the call.
Sir, please go ahead. We're being quiet. Please go ahead and ask a question. It's not going anywhere. Ask your question. We'll be quiet. Make your statement and ask your question. We'll be quiet.
Well, the statement was, do you guys agree that indifference is important in the game?
Okay. What do you mean by indifference? What is that? Define indifference.
Like indifference, like you not giving a fuck about the opposite sex, in that context. Like, do you guys agree that is important? to have. Like, yeah.
Well, the thing is that when you're so okay. So the thing is that when you bring up the idea of indifference, it's also still a part of performance if you're looking at it in that context, right? So meaning that it's not about being indifferent, it's about focusing on you. So if you're focusing on you, the perception she has is indifference. But if you're trying to be indifferent, then you're performing. Does that make sense?
Indifferent in what?
Yeah, but yeah, I wasn't speaking in the context of like a person, you know, trying to act indifferent. I mean, them genuinely being indifferent, but it was a question that I had attached to that statement.
Can you give us an example? Can you give us an example of what you're talking about that happened to you where you have this question, sir?
What, of me just being indifferent? Where I got to ask, I haven't asked the question yet.
Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. Okay. Could you ask the question then, please?
Okay, the question is, do you guys think that a dude with no experience in the game can genuinely be indifferent?
Wait. Do you think a guy that has no experience in the game be indifferent in what way?
Indifference towards the opposite sex.
And
you know, like he genuinely don't give a fuck about fucking none of that stuff, you know. So like, do you believe a guy like that can genuinely be indifferent?
But if you're being indifferent over a piece of pussy, then what's your influence?
Huh?
If you're okay, sir, if you don't have game, with all due respect, without you hanging up, you know you don't, okay? Then I don't hang up. Don't hang up. I'm just,
well, I mean,
okay.
That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy to say, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, but young man, do you understand? Let me ask you. Do you think you have game?
Yeah, I believe everybody got some level of game about them.
Okay. So I understand what you're saying. So I'm guys, I'm not going to, I'm trying not to get him to hang up the phone up. So I'm going to be as soft as possible. So you're saying that the game is all about if you have some, is that correct?
No, I'm saying that every person has some level of game about them, some level of awareness.
But you're saying, but see, you're saying some, but
they might not have a lot, but they have it.
Have you ever met a some lying before?
A some lying, what?
A some, S-O-M-E, some, a line, a some, like a little bit of a line.
A line that have some game, yeah. I mean, yeah, a lion can have some game about it. You know, it may not be a whole lot because it might be like a small cub or like a lion that's in its adolescence. So
yeah, there's a reason why you're asking this question, because you're saying because you just said if you don't have game, that being indifferent, that's what you said, right? I'm just taking what you just said. Did you not say if you don't have game, can you be indifferent? Did you not say that?
Yeah. I said if you a guy with like no game period, like is it possible for you to be indifferent? You know, like you got with no experience.
Okay, but I don't understand why somebody who's supposed to have some game is asking about someone who doesn't have game. When he said, I'm just trying to understand.
Okay, I understand. I understand why I'm conflating it or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You know. So going back to what I said, some people, it's like what Lucario say, right? He said having no game. He said having like a little game or whatever is synonymous with damn near having no game.
No. You're misinterpreting what I said. Okay, so what we're saying is everybody has game. Either your game is weak or is tight, but having weak game means you have no game. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying, Lucario.
This is what I'm saying. If you have weak game, you have no game.
None. Zero. You don't have any.
You don't have it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Have it.
And that's why I said it in the context that you present, because I know it's something that you would be able to like understand.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You can't have some game. You either have it or you don't. That's what I'm saying. That if you don't have game,
having a little game is like having no game, right?
No, but it's
a little bit. Because just because you have a little bit of something down there, so it means you're gonna get what you want out the game, right?
You either are or you're not. That's what we're trying to explain to you without you hanging up. You either have it or you don't. And if you have a little bit of it, any of it at all.
So like, okay, so let me explain it. So check this out, right? So I got a bottle of water, right? Now, a person who has game, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna take the top off and they're gonna take a sip of water, right? Now,
Yeah.
they do that because that's them having tight game. Now, imagine if I turned this bottle upside down and I'm trying to drink the water from the bottom, and I'm like, how come I'm not getting any water?
Yeah, you guys went out. Hold
No,
up.
wait,
You
yeah,
got Locario, you slightly went out.
He froze a little bit.
Right. So let's say I have this bottle upside down and I'm trying to drink the water from the bottom and no water's coming out, right? That's still me using my strategy, my game to try to get the water, but no water's coming out. That means I have weak game, which means I have no game because I'm actually not getting what I want. Does that make sense?
So what he's saying,
Well,
you have
I see it slightly differently, but yeah.
Okay. Tell us how you see it. How do you see it?
Well, it's like you got a person that take the top off. That's the best way to do it, and you got a person that poke a hole at the bottom of it. You know, like that's another way to do it. It's not the best way, but it's still a way to do it.
Okay,
you know, it's like your.
Okay, we understand that. So, what does the indifference, as far as not having game, what does that mean? Because there's a reason why you're calling in. Because did something happen with a woman?
No, well, Steve, what I was saying, well, the point I was trying to correlate was, you know, a guy that has like little to no experience. You know, like it's going to be a lot of things that he might not understand about the game. So it's going to cause him to like act a certain way versus him actually being a way. That's like the point I was trying to like
right, but
make.
That's the problem, guys. But that's what Lucario was trying to explain to you. A man doesn't pretend to be anything over a piece of pussy, which shows he doesn't have any game. Mm-hmm. Because if you got to be something for a piece of pussy, then that means you're in the woman's eyes. I'm not calling the person a pussy.
Yeah,
you're a pussy. You don't change who you are for a woman. That's the problem. If you feel that you have to change who you are for a woman, then you don't have game. And that's what Lucario's saying. You have.
I was going.
I'm about to be quiet. You was going what? I'm listening.
Yeah, so I was going to make another point. Now, that point that I just said and the point that you just piggybacked on of me saying, right, I was going to say that it could be a guy that, you know, he's genuinely not being the way he want a woman to be. He's being himself and being indifferent and saying, I don't give a fuck about these chicks at all. But he has no text game. He don't know how to seduce, build sexual tension. You know, he's still a virgin, all that different stuff. So what I'm saying is, can he genuinely be that guy that's genuinely indifferent, like with no experience?
But how can you be a virgin?
What I'm saying.
How can you be a virgin and not have game?
If you See, I think you guys understand what I'm saying now.
No,
you know, that's why I asked that question.
No, I don't understand. Okay, that's why we're slowing this down. We don't understand what you're saying.
No, but this is the problem, though. So the problem with the question is it's a wrong question. Meaning, you're saying, okay, how can a guy who has no game be indifferent? So what you're essentially saying is that if a guy has game, he's indifferent. But the problem is that you're using indifference in the context of doing something. And that doing of the something that you're doing is in relation to attracting the woman, which essentially means you're doing something to try to get the woman. You see what I'm saying?
I guess I think I'm using it in the context of me actually. The dude has to do something to garner experience. I would use it.
No. This is what I'm saying. You're saying that
because he needs the experience in order for him to be indifferent. But what I'm saying is he's not doing anything to be indifferent. He just is.
But Prodigy, this is what we're saying. This is what we're saying. What we're saying is this: the issue is that you are using indifference as a tool, as a technique to attract. That's what you're saying. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with the question. You're using the concept of indifference as a technique in order to be attractive to women. The fact that you're doing that within itself is the thing that makes you have no game, because you're trying to use indifference as a technique to attract women. So what we're saying is that essentially what you're doing is that you're making the game about women by trying to use indifference as a technique to attract women.
So Lucario, a guy that is genuinely indifferent is attractive to women, right?
Wait. But you indifferent. Okay, please give us an example, because because everybody's confused. We're all confused here, even the people in the chat room. Well, give us an example of what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, let's just say I'm a 19-year-old guy just graduating high school.
Let's talk about 33. Let's talk about 33-year-old you, because if you have game, you're not thinking about another man. So let's talk about 33-year-old you.
No, I'm talking about myself, but in a younger, time in my life.
Okay, so let's talk about. Okay, so let's say me at 33, me at 19. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm 19. I'm just graduating high school, and I'm in the mindset of I don't care about dating or whatever. I strictly want to focus on, getting my money up, getting my mind right, and actually fulfilling my life endeavors and all that stuff. I don't necessarily care about women and shit.
No,
and things of that nature.
No, young man. Hold on real quick. It's not that you don't care about women because you can't get women. You are being angry and you're trying to block that out because you're the problem. And then that 19-year-old you has been on the internet watching a lot of red pill people touching your nutsack, telling you to get your money up. That's what I'm saying. You can be right about that, because it can be a guy that young, that's 19, that listen to like red pill rhetoric, and he genuinely think I don't care about these chicks. Well, I shouldn't care about these chicks. I'm gonna focus on me. But you're not focusing on you. That's the problem. You're running away from yourself. Right, to dominate. It's your birthright to dominate these motherfucking women, but you can't do that. And because, not you, but let's say the 19-year-old you can't do that. So what a lot of young men do is that they cover up their inadequacies with lying to themselves and saying they don't care when they actually do care. You care more than you don't care because you are running away from the thing that you should be facing and covering it up with rhetoric from somebody that doesn't know how to get pussy. So the person that is mad, for throw on Lucario, is going to go online and listen to somebody who can't get any pussy, teach him how to be a bigger pussy by being responsible and doing what you were taught to do, to get a job and be responsible. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm just taking it under the context that person probably be brainwashed and he is completely absorbed in the red pill rhetoric that he's listening to, and he genuinely believes that not giving a fuck is like is the way is how he should be.
Because
he actually operate on that. As opposed to like running away from his God-given, right or whatever.
Because
shout out to K Zaggy. He said to be indifferent means to lack interest in something. You can make the argument that being indifferent is something that black pill and incel guys do. Exactly. That's what I'm
saying. So what we're saying is that what you're trying to do is you're saying that. See, a lot of y'all guys think, you watch real men who get pussy and you see they have a certain kind of attitude, and to you, it's like a nonchalant, non-caring attitude. But no, it's the total opposite. Myself, Lucario, Zag, Miles, Fifth, the fellas, we may seem like we're nonchalant, but we care more about us than you could ever imagine. That's why we're so nonchalant. Because we care about ourselves. It just comes off as to women, not men. It shouldn't, as women, as in asshole, jerk, cocky, conceited, arrogant. But see, what you're saying is you're saying that I see these guys seem like they're indifferent, so I'm going to put on a mask and pretend to be like those guys.
That's what I'm saying.
Be like those guys, because if I act like those guys, then some red pill guy told me I'm going to get a bunch of pussy by pretending to be something that I'm not.
I mean, it might not necessarily be in the context of getting sex. It could be in the context of this achieving life endeavors,
But that's what your parents are for, your life endeavors. We're talking about you getting some pussy that we're talking about women here, not life endeavors. Life endeavors is mommy and daddy. The mommy and daddy should have helped you through life endeavors by making sure you do your schoolwork and you study and you get a good grade. That's life endeavors. We're saying is, as far as women, we're talking about women, young men, because remember that was the argument you were saying. Well, not the argument, but you were saying about indifference when it comes to women. So you're thinking that if you're indifferent, you don't have game, and if you're indifferent, what is that supposed to get you if you are indifferent and you don't have game? What is it supposed to get you?
Well, I mean, it don't get you women, you know. It get you the thing that you focus on, like the thing that okay, like you are indifferent towards women. Okay, you don't give a
No,
fuck about these
No,
chicks,
no,
so
no,
you focus
no,
all
no,
of your energy on other things
no,
no.
that you think is more important than getting women.
no. That's the thing. That's the problem. See, I think that's the problem. See, you're saying you're indifferent towards women. So remember, difference is a lack of interest. It's not. See, if you're saying you're indifferent towards women, you're saying you have a lack of interest towards women, which is false.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly, Lakari. And I apologize for cutting you off, but that's exactly what I'm saying. Like he genuinely feels that way towards women, a genuine indifference.
No,
Even though he's a dude and he has
no. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Hold on.
Is it possible?
Well, Prodigy, this is what you're not getting. See, the concept of indifference, right, is in the same box of making the game about women. So what we're saying is when you have game, you are outside the box. So the guy who is outside the box is not about indifference. He's about him. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that the perception from the woman may feel like he's indifferent. But what I'm saying is that if you're trying to emulate the guy who has game, which is outside the box, you're trying to pretend to be what he is, which is what you think is indifference. And that is the tactic you're using to attract the women. That's what we're trying to get you to understand.
No, I think what you're saying is you think, okay, I'm genuinely, you know, like I'm knowingly deviate my attention from women to focus on other things that I deem as more important.
That's what red pill teaches you.
No, and what I'm saying is that like he's not even thinking about women. Period. It's like I'm not. Like he's not even in the mindset of I'm trying to deviate my attention from women. He's in a mindset of, you know, I was taught this over the internet. I was taught this from my parents and all this stuff. So this is what I'm gonna focus on. Fuck these chicks. You know, maybe they'll come later on down the line. He has a genuine indifference towards women based off indoctrination.
No, sir. He doesn't have that. What you're missing the point of the red pill. Is you have to understand, if you look at all the rhetoric, okay, we go down the line real quick. Metal, being on your own, going your own way, you have your purpose, money, clothes, and status, no fap, looks maxing, high value man, riz, drizzle, 100 men versus a bunny rabbit, fucking go to the gym and all the other stuff. What is the common denominator between said at its core? What do you think it is?
Your voice cut out slightly.
Okay, it went in and out. Okay, what is the common denominator about all that red pill rhetoric? What is the common denominator? All those fake ass terms and all other stuff. What is the common denominator?
I mean, you right.
When you tell me, what is the common denominator? Is it them or women?
I mean, you tell me, man. I would say it's me.
No, sir. But wait a second. No, remember. We're talking about 19-year-old you, not 33-year-old you. We're talking about the 19-year-old you that says that he goes on the internet and looks things up on the internet. If you're going on looking up the internet and looking at red pill rhetoric, what is the common denominator behind all the
it's both.
It's
real life and internet.
No, it's not. No, it's women. It's not real life and it's not the internet. It's women. Everything they're doing is to try to find you a loophole to get some pussy. It's a loophole. It's women. They say don't jerk off because you will glow to women. Don't go on your purpose so women can see this. You know what? Looks max so women can. And you know what? Get your money, clothes, and status up because women, because women, 80% of this and 20% of that. Women, do you not see it? They keep bringing up women. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I hear you, man.
So if they keep bringing up women, then they're trying to fuck women. They just don't know how. So they're coming up with cockamamie ideas that they seem like they're pulling out of a hat. You know, today, hey, you know what? We're gonna go. Let's call it cold approaching, and I'm in the field, and I'm looks maxing. They're just picking shit out of a hat, and then they're putting it on the internet for gullible young men who are angry and bitter, who couldn't get women in high school or college, and they're trying to find a loophole. That's where the pickup, the PUA shit came from, because it was a loser trying to be a winner, trying to teach losers how to be winners by using book smarts and not street smarts. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I hear you, man, 100%.
So if that's the case, then your question goes back to your question then. If you yes.
Well, I think we kind of going in circles, but I do 100% understand what you guys are saying, especially you. Still, you're pretty much saying that you can't be genuinely like detached or have a lack of interest for women or be indifferent towards women, you know, if you like never really experienced women, you know, like you have a natural urge to dominate women. Like there's every natural urge to dominate. Like you can't be indifferent towards something that you have a natural urge to dominate, you know, especially if you're a dude and you've never done it, you never experienced like what it is to even do that, the euphoria behind it. So yeah,
real quick, brother, look, real quick. We were brought here not to buy dinners and drinks. We were brought here to fucking procreate. Period. But Lakar, you got it, man.
Yeah, I think the problem is, and this is what's hard to understand, and this is why like learning game and understanding game is important, right? Because so basically what you're saying is this, Prodigy. So think about like a basketball game or playing basketball, right? So you're saying this is what you're saying. You're saying, hey, you know, would the person get more balls in the hoop if they pivot, you know, and dribble this way and shoot from this corner of the you know, the stadium versus, you know, taking it straight up the line, right? So you're talking about the game of basketball, right? So you're saying if they did this, then this type of shit would happen, or if they knew this about basketball, then this would probably go down and so forth and so on. What I'm telling you is that you talking about indifference is you still in the game of basketball. What I'm saying is that I'm talking about Locario ball, not basketball, Locario ball. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, Locario. And I apologize for cutting you out. What you saying right now is what what you're saying right now is what I'm talking about. You taking it under the like premise of like effort or you trying to get the experience. No, I'm saying I don't care about getting the effort or experience. You know, I care about me. I care about my life. I care about your mindset now, Lucario. Can you have the mindset you have now? Can you have that same mindset like when you was 19 or like 18 or whatever, or when you were the virgin?
This is what you're not getting.
That's what I'm saying. Like the mindset you have now, can you have that mindset around that age range?
Well, Project, this is what you're not getting. No, this is what you're not getting. What you're saying is you're still in the world of basketball. What I'm saying is that everything. So basically, think of basketball like a box, like a building. This is the basketball stadium building. What I'm saying is you're still trying to talk about it in this building. What I'm saying is that when you have game, you are outside the building. So what happens is that you're looking at the person outside the building playing Locario ball or Steve ball or their own ball, and they have different rules to the game. So you see, we both have the balls that go in the net. So you're trying to get the rules of basketball, but you're looking at the other person's ball game, and you're like, oh, well, they're getting their basketballs in a certain way. So maybe if I go back to basketball, I could do it that way. You can't do it that way because we're playing two different games. So what I'm saying is when you're talking about indifference, what you're saying is that you're still under the umbrella of that game of trying to use technique and tactic. You understand what I'm saying? And then what you're doing is that you're looking at the other person playing the other game and you're interpreting it as, oh my God, that guy's so cool. He's so indifferent. And then let me try to do what he's doing. And what I'm telling you is you can't try what they're doing in that game, in the basketball game. It's impossible because it's a different fucking thing.
So
how
are you when you wrote? I'm gonna try Lucario. Fuck, he always whips my ass on it. How were you when you learned how to ride a bike? How old were you?
I don't even remember. Probably like 9, 10, 11.
Yeah. I think I was like 6 or 7. But the thing was, we both were virgins when we were riding the bike, right? Yeah. And we had to learn. Mom and dad had to take the training wheels off the bike, and we got on the motherfucker and we fell off the bike, right?
Yeah.
And then we got back on the bike, and then because we knew the pain, if we kept fucking tilting one say, we learned balance first, right? And then from balance, we learned how to steer or pedal. And then from pedaling, we learned how to steer. And then from steering, we put all that together. Then we learned how to brake, right? So, but all that stuff was even come from a virgin. Because I say I was 9 years old when I got into the game. I was a virgin. So my first piece of pussy was 13. I was 9. So it was right. So there was no indifference. It was that I wanted to learn, and I saw, just like Lucario has his story, and Zach, we all saw somebody that had something that we wanted to be a part of, but the only way we could be a part of it was to learn by that person and not get mad at that person for having something that they have that we don't. You see what I'm saying? You were saying that the 19-year-old you were so frustrated maybe in high school or college with women that you then tried to shut women off and try to create another illusion in your head to cover up your inadequacies, your insecurities, and your vulnerabilities. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So
I hear y'all.
Right. So what we're saying to young man is that there is no indifference. It's just that you just choose to be lazy. You don't want to learn. Let me ask you a question. How long have you been listening to Lucario or myself?
I think I started listening back in 2023, I think.
Okay, and that's fine. Okay, so do you see what the problem is though? If you've been listening back in 2023, this should not even be a question because you should already be a student of the game. But you're not. Do you see what I'm saying? What the problem is?
I hear you, Steve, man.
No, it's cool. I'm just showing you. Because your language, I think it's Miles Cunningham said that. Shout out to Miles. He says your language does what? Exposes you, yes?
Yeah, I think Miles say that,
Yeah. Oh, no, I know Miles say that shit. That's Miles' thing. He needs to make a shirt of that motherfucker. So if your language exposes you and you've been listening 2 years now, probably going on 3 now, then why are you still the same person you were back at the age of maybe 19 and just saying you were at 19 or whatever, or maybe you at 15? Why do you still have that same mindset and you're 33?
Well, I don't necessarily have that mindset. I just thought it was a thought-provoking question pretty much.
But what I'm saying is a thought-provoking question is a bad question if it doesn't lead anywhere, if it doesn't have anything to do with you. So you're just asking a question, or is there a problem in which that question came from, young man?
Well, I mean, it's a question that I'm guessing somebody, can learn from or whatever.
No, but see, that's not game. That's what I was talking about. See, when you don't have any game, you're thinking about other men. It doesn't make it. Why do you think about other men versus yourself? Because that's what makes us the assholes to women, because we don't care about no one else but ourselves. So I'm asking you, why do you care about what another man is doing when you're not doing anything out at all?
No, I care about helping men like you guys do.
We help other men because we have game, but you can't help other people if you don't have game. What are you trying to help people with?
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily want to get too deep into that. I just wanted to ask the question, just to be thought provoking. I don't want to get too deep into like what I.
No, I'm just saying, but that's why you're failing, because again, you don't have the game to understand. You shouldn't do what you just did.
Yeah, and if I disrespected or offended anyone, I apologize in advance. I just wanted to hop up here. I see 2 guys with game. I just wanted to say something that could be thought provoking, that could help the next man.
But you can't.
If I made a mistake doing that, then I apologize.
No, it's no disrespect. It's not disrespect. What we're trying to simply get you to understand, right? Is that when you're a student, you got to ask questions, because if you don't ask questions, right, then what you're going to get further confused, right? So for example, there's a philosopher named Alan Watts, right? He said that he made an example. He said that there's a monkey who went into the ocean and he picked up a fish and put it up a tree so that it wouldn't drown. Does that make sense? You see what I'm saying? So the monkey thought he was doing something good because he was like, "Oh, this fish is drowning. Let me pick it up and put it in the tree so it won't drown." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all guys
that's what Clubby's doing. That's all the red pill. That's all the MGTOW. They're the monkey taking the fish out of the fucking water and so that it won't drown. You don't know that you're doing damage. That's what we're trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, you're doing damage. Right.
That's all we're saying.
Yeah. We're trying to put the fish. We're trying to put the fish back in the water. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So we'll let you go, but remember, don't ever hang up like that. That's not masculine. Okay. Don't ever do that. Okay, buddy. Stand your ground. Okay.
I got you, man. You take it easy.
All right, respect to you, man. Thank you for the call. Can you clap? We got a call real quick. Code 704, sir. What is your name, sir? And what's your question? How can we help you, sir?
What's going on? My name's Seth. What's going on, Lucario? What's going on, Steve?
Sounds good, sir. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, I was calling. I'm not tripping if I fall back on a lady if she's not on birth control. I'm not tripping for that, am I?
Wait. You say, well, wait.
Do what?
Wait. Are you tripping because she's not on birth control?
No, I'm saying I'm not tripping if I decide to fall back on her because she's not on it.
Wait, are you having unprotected sex?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
So why do you care if she's on birth control?
Because I'm just not trying to take any chances.
But
what?
Okay, wait. Do you have a woman right now?
Yeah, I got a few.
Wait. Okay. I said I don't think you have a few because if you had a few, this wouldn't be a question. So I don't want Lucar to play the song because I don't want y'all hanging up. We're trying to avoid playing the song real quick. So do you have a woman? Don't say a few. Do you have a woman?
Yep.
Okay, but you don't have a few, right?
I have a few.
Okay, Lucario. Okay, 1 second. Let's see here. After the head slap, Carl. Let's remix that. After the head slap, here we go. Yeah.
The fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
So, sir, if you have a few women like you're saying, why are you calling us if you already know what to do with these women?
I mean, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping, but I'm gonna fall back on her though.
Wait, what do you mean?
No, caller, what are you doing? So, okay, let me ask you a question. How many women are you currently fucking right now?
4.
4. Okay, should we? Okay, we ain't gonna play this.
Wait. Did you say 4? Did you say you said? Lacar, you can't help it. Go ahead, man. You can't. Yeah.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
All right, so caller. So all 4 of these women are on birth control?
3 of them are.
Okay, so what about the 4th one? Why are you fucking her if she's not on birth control?
I mean, I was strapping up and hitting it, but I'm getting paranoid about it, so I think I'm gonna fall back.
So wait, so let me ask you. So you asked these women, are they on birth control?
No, I don't ask.
So how do you know?
How do you know she's not on birth control?
Because she told me.
Okay, wait, let me ask you this question. A different question. Here's the question. What is your rule about a woman not being on birth control?
I don't have a rule.
Wait. You don't. Wait. You don't have a what? You don't have a who?
I don't have a rule written down, but I just
no.
make sure that I'm protected.
Do you see what the problem is? You should already have a rule in place. Because if you don't want to, okay, let me ask you a question. What do you want to do with a woman that is off birth control? What do you want to do?
At this point, nothing.
Sir, I didn't ask at this point. There is no thing. What do you want to do? If you ever found that a woman came to you and said, I am not on birth control, that you're smashing, what are you going to do?
I'm going to fall back.
Why are you going to fall back?
because I'm just not trying to take any chances.
So are you going to fall back without letting her know? I'd rather you get on birth control because if you don't, I'm going to leave you alone. Don't you think a conversation is at hand?
Yeah, I had the conversation. I let her know, like, hey, this is what I'm choosing to do. I'm choosing to protect myself.
You already did it, and you're asking us if it was okay that you did it?
Yeah, I just want to make sure I wasn't tripping.
No, the trip is you don't believe in yourself.
Wait, so caller, hold on, let me ask you a question. So you use condoms every time, right?
Don't lie.
Yep.
Really?
Okay. Now, damn, my fucking thing's going. So what I'm saying is that so you use condoms every time, right? So what are you scared of happening? Are you scared that you're gonna huh?
I'm scared the condom might pop.
So you don't check the condom while you fucking?
Yeah, I do, but I'm just very paranoid about it.
And do you pull out when you about to nut, or do you leave it in?
Yep, I do. Leave it in. Yep, I pull out.
So then you should be fine. Then what you scared about?
Yeah, but when did you become afraid?
When the condom popped.
When was that?
Probably like 3 days ago, but I pulled out right when it happened.
Okay, and is this the woman that is off of birth control?
Yep.
Okay, so she was off birth control, and then how did she tell you she was off birth control?
She told me about a couple weeks ago that she was thinking about it and she wasn't on it.
So she told you a couple of weeks ago that she was thinking about it.
You know what it is, caller? Is see you. I understand because it's like you have this fear now because like the condom popped at some point and you're like, oh shit, that I could have had a pregnant or whatever it is like that. You understand what I'm saying? But what happens is that let me ask you this: when you meet these women, right? Do you tell them, hey, before we have sex, you got to get on birth control? Is that what you tell them? Like, how do you create the birth control situation?
No, I usually just talk to them. I tell them like, hey, right now I'm in a space where I'm not trying to have no kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do whatever I can to prevent that from happening for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. How do you get them to get on birth control?
I don't try to get them on it. I just tell them like, hey, well, I'm gonna take a step back until that's what you choose to do.
So that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is you meet a girl, right? Y'all talk. Where do you meet these women at? In person, online? Where do you meet women at?
In person and online.
Okay, so you meet a woman in person, you holler at her, y'all exchange numbers, you get on the phone, you set up a time for y'all to get together. At what point do you have the conversation where you say, hey, I want to fuck, but I want you to get on birth control first? When does that conversation happen?
Usually in the beginning, like when I talk to them and I kind of tell them what I'm looking for. Like I tell them, hey, I'm not really looking for a relationship right now, and I'm not looking to have kids right now either. So I'm gonna do what I can to protect myself. And then they usually end up telling me like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I'm not on birth control, or yeah, I am on it. So I don't think that's anything to worry about.
Okay, and so if she says she's not on birth control, what do you say?
Yeah, she told me that she wasn't.
No, I'm saying you meet a woman, y'all talking, you tell her this, and she says, well, I'm not on birth control. What do you say to her after that?
Okay, well, I tell her like, hey, I mean, that's great that you made that decision, but right now I'm trying to prevent having any kids. So when that's something you choose to do, then hit me up then.
So okay, so then you meet women, they're not on birth control, and then you tell them we ain't gonna fuck until you get on birth control.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm on now.
Okay, and then they get on, and then you're telling me that they get on birth control to fuck you?
Nah, not every time, nah.
Okay, but you've had women who just got on it to fuck you. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay, now my question to you would be, how do you know they're on it?
That's what I was just about to ask him. How do you know? Do you open up? Do you spread open the cooch and look up inside, or how do you know?
Nah. I mean, I just had one that showed me papers, but that was it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So you don't know if they're on birth control.
You don't know.
Nah, I don't.
So you see they run a game on you, right?
Okay.
Because they're saying that you're so naive, they can just tell you anything and you'll believe it.
Okay.
And also this is the crazy part. This is gonna fuck up your mind. You ain't gonna be able to sleep at night after this. So you know that the fact that you fear it so much and they know, that could be a situation where they're running game on you to tell you they're on birth control.
Mm-hmm.
They could get pregnant. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? So you're already exposing your fear, and they can manipulate you and use your fear against you.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why you, on your end, have to make sure that you are wearing condoms every time and that you pull out every time before you nut, so that you have extra protection on your side. Because this is the thing, no matter what a woman says, she could be on birth control, she could be not. The point is you won't know. And these are random chicks you fucking with. Now, if you're that paranoid, what you might need to do is you might need to try to hang up that player hat and get yourself a nice young lady and just be with her. You understand what I'm saying?
He's a player hat.
Because you being paranoid like this ain't gonna, it's
yeah, you're right.
It's gonna be an issue. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's real talk though. That's real talk.
Truthfully, caller, because truthfully, this is what happened.
Man.
You can the girl who will most likely be on birth control is a woman who's like an actual girl, and you could see her taking it. You understand what I'm saying? Like these girls, you ain't hanging out with them to see if they taking it, so you don't even know.
Yeah. Hey, Carl, you can be like me, you know. Hey, be so potent. Hey, eagle is landed, dog. I'm clear. I'm shooting blanks.
Oh yeah, get a vasectomy, caller. Why don't you get a vasectomy?
Yeah, I'm blank, man, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I never thought about it.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
No pregnancy here. Hey, I was potent back in the day, though, boy. Well, whoosh, but now, okay. Blank man, blank Steve.
Yeah, that's real talk though. I'll think about that for sure. That's real talk.
All right, man. We appreciate you, man. Thank you, dog. Good luck to you, brother.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Lines are open, guys. Got another call. Area code 317, sir. What's your name and what's your question? How can we help you, sir?
All right, the name is Raphael, and my question is, why do guys have a problem with you speaking with multiple chicks in a spot?
Why do you care what guys think about you is the question. Why do you care? Because you're more focused on the guys. So why do you care about what guys are thinking about you?
That's a valid question.
Well, I try to ask a few of them sometimes.
That's a valid question.
Yeah, let's
invited to
okay, let's break that down. You got invited. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got invited to a Christmas party to one of my friends' workplace.
Okay.
So
I love Christmas parties.
Mm. Yeah, I went there last night. You know, I had a bunch of fun. I had a date set up for this Thursday with this one chick from the Christmas party, and at the end of the night, we're heading back to the spot because they're also my roommates. So they say that you can't speak to multiple women in a spot because women don't like that.
Wait. Hold on, wait. Wait. Let me get this straight. How old are you?
I'm 23.
And how old are your roommates?
They're around the same age, 23.
So you're telling me that a bunch of your boys got around and tried to slay the beast by telling you, shame on you, you shouldn't be fucking?
Yeah, I found it hilarious, and I don't think it makes any sense because.
No, well, how did they do it? Did they sit you down and say you can't put your cock in a woman like that? It's bad, dude. You guy. What did it say, bro? Like, what did they say to you? I like to hear. This is fascinating.
Nah, they said that was crazy for doing stuff like that.
Wait, you were crazy for what? Fucking? You were crazy for fucking?
Damn.
You know what I would do when I know there's some nasty shit? You know what I would do? The next chick you fuck, just put your finger, rub your hands all in her pussy, right? Don't wash your hands. And then when your friend, your roommate say that shit, just say, smell that motherfucker. Smell that. I don't understand, man. Why do you care what your boys are saying, man?
I don't really care, but I just got a takeaway from it because what I think is because I did what they were afraid to do, they had a problem with that because they wanted to do what I was doing, which was talking to multiple women that I found attractive that night.
So the problem is that you're paying attention to
man.
people. Like, why are you worried about that?
Yeah, I don't know why you worried about that shit, man. I had my first cousin. I got kicked out by, I got kicked out of apartment from my first cousin. It wasn't him. It was his girlfriend because he dry snitched on me. I just moved in because, I always see back in the day, I don't know if they do it now for you young motherfuckers, but sometimes when you move when you put your 30-day notice in and you leave your apartment, sometimes the new apartment just isn't ready. So sometimes there's a layover between those. So I had a little layover, Lucario, and I went to stay with my first cousin. And I just said, look, man, is it okay if I have women come through this motherfucker? And he's like, yeah, cool. And his girl kept seeing that I was fucking a lot of women. She's like, I don't like that. And he kicked me out for that. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, why don't you have your own place? Or is it just economical?
That's what I'm working on. I
Okay,
just moved out here. So having roommates, it kind of makes the situation
that's cool.
Quite a bit more convenient.
Hey, and that's cool. And you know what? What I would do is when you get done fucking in women, hey, you tell one of the women, go get me some orange juice and shit and walk out that motherfucker naked so they can miss it. Yeah, you gotta make them motherfucker feel that sting. Just tell her, hey, baby, wear my t-shirt with no underwear and go get me something to drink. Walk out there and do it. And just say, hi, boys. And then go back in. Fuck them. You got to stop with y'all. Hey, listen, this is a dog-eat-dog world, man. Fuck your friends, man. Hey, look, they're roommates. They're not going to get any pussy, okay?
Yeah.
So you got to stop worrying about them, okay?
No problem.
Okay?
I appreciate that, man.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. And I just want to thank y'all. Y'all really changed my life, changed my outlook on this life thing and this game thing. I'm about to hop on Mr. Lucario's Bad Boy membership.
That's what's up.
Good. And remember, just your index finger and just say, smell that.
Exactly.
Smell that. Smell that. That would slay the dragon. All right, man. We appreciate the call, big dog. Thank you, man. Man, roommates, man. Just mad at the brother. All right, guys, lines over. We got a question. Let's continue. We were talking about Lucario's here for about 20 more minutes. We continue an hour afterwards, but let's keep going, gentlemen, real quick. I think we had a question right here that was getting at. He was like, how to make, I guess
your girl desire you sexually again, like in the honeymoon phase after years of. Oh, so he's saying that I guess he's been with his girl for a long time. The desire is not there anymore sexually. So how do you reignite it? I guess and all that type of shit.
Yeah, you gotta. What is it? The Olympic flame that just keeps going on and on and on? There's some kind of a flame. I forgot what the flame is. There's some flame, but when you had a game, man, your flame is always
on all of that's. This is what I'm saying. A lot of these dudes, the problem is, a lot of times y'all see. Okay, y'all can't stop. You got to continue to date your chick. You got to continue to seduce your chick. You got to continue to fuck her like, you know what I'm saying, like crazy. You know what I mean? You got to keep things going consistently.
Because you know what you didn't do? You didn't email the pussy or text the pussy or even name the pussy. I always like to use the pussy in the third person. I don't call it whatever the fuck. I'm just saying, I don't know, cherry pie. Fuck, I'm just saying. I will email cherry pie and say, hey, can you send that message to cherry pie? And you're just checking on my girl. How's cherry pie? Fuck your day. How's cherry pie? Have you been sitting on her too much? Is she clean? Is she clean? Is she shaving? How you take care of cherry pie? So you got to talk shit, but see, you guys just think hopping on some pussy, Lucario, that's it. And you guys know, again, managing women. I don't think even managing a woman, but Lucario, you have to manage yourself.
Right.
You're not going to be able to manage women or a woman if you're not managing yourself, Lucario. What say you?
Yeah, that's a fact. You got to be able to manage yourself first, because managing yourself creates a situation where you are consistent and that woman experiences the consistency. That's what we're trying to get you guys to understand. So a lot of times what happens is you dudes, y'all be in these relationships, you get too complacent, and that's when shit just starts falling off. And then it's harder to keep things going, or it's harder to pick it back up. So it's best that you never let it fall. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. They'll let it fall like motherfucker. But get back what we were saying, guys. Talking about the texting. This is very important for you guys to understand. Like you were saying, gentlemen, when you're texting a woman, this is very important to understand this thing before we get into what we're talking about is that, as we said before, if you are invisible, she's going to see you sexually invisible. But also, gentlemen, one thing you have to understand about women, please write this down. It is called risk, okay? It is a risk. So what's happening is a woman wants, there's two things that you got to say. We'll talk about one. I thought to look hard with this one and the next one. The first one was talk about risk. The thing is, women are very cautious about you guys because am I risking being with someone who is insecure? Am I going to have to get a restraining order on this person? Is this the kind of person that's going to bury me in the woods? Is this the kind of person that's going to follow me around and try to tell me what to do? Yeah, let's talk about the risk that women because these are things, guys, that are part of texting. Talk about that for a second, Lucario.
Yeah, the thing is they want to make sure you're not a weirdo because, they've had situations and issues where they had guys who were being thirsty and goofy. So they don't want to have to deal with that type of shit because, that type of stuff could be dangerous when they're dealing with a guy who's obsessive. And this is why women love guys who have game, because they know they're like, okay, this dude knows how to be around a woman. He knows how to interact with a woman. And they can tell that through your text, through your calls, through how you interact with them. They're like, okay, I don't feel like this guy is going to try to, lock me up in his basement. You know what I'm saying? Whereas the other dudes, when they can tell that you don't get no ass, it's like, oh, and this is the funny part. This is the part you guys don't understand. If a woman, y'all think that a woman is going to feel some type of way about you dealing with multiple women. No, they actually like that because they're like, well, if he's dealing with multiple women, then at least I know how he knows how to deal with women. You understand?
Oh, hey, red pill alert. Hey, everybody, red pill alert. Hey, everybody put a 1. Put a 1. We got a red pill. Hey, everybody put a 1. Let's say hi to him. Everybody, red pill alert. Red pill alert. We got one. Everybody put a 1. Let's say hi to this young man. My God, we get them all the time. Hey, can everybody put a 1 and say hi to this young man? Oh my God. Listen what he's saying. Everybody put a 1. Say hi to this guy. He says, get in shape, dress decently, work on your communication skills. You'll be fine. Oh my God. Guys, we just love the red pill. Shout out to the red pill and manosphere for fucking over these young men every year. Shout out to you, man.
Shout out to Coach Justin in the building. He said they love being locked in my basement. Shout out to Coach Justin, Dominance Academy in the building.
Yeah, Dominance Academy in the building. Yeah, so guys, come on, man. Shout out to the red pill guys, man. Appreciate you, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. It's not only red pill, it's something else, man. It's a little bit special. It's thinking about somebody else's ball sack, young man. It's all right. It's all right, big guy. It's okay. Why don't you call in? If you need some education, please call in, buddy, because what you're saying is why women are not gonna mess with you. Again, a person like you, okay, let me explain something why before we go into the next step. So, young man, when a woman gets with a guy like you, you're so insecure, you're trying to outdo a woman even in looks, okay? Wait a second. Wait, sir. Wait a second, sir. Sir, wait a second. We're trying to teach y'all the game. Why are you getting mad? Why are you getting mad? Wait, sir.
100 pounds. Y'all would have the same point.
Wait. Hold on, wait. I gotta give him wait, sir. Are you
It's never too early to teach them about losing.
Facts. We them boy. We don't understand something, young man. Wait, we're not the enemy here. Young man. We're trying to tell you, sir, okay? You don't go lift weights. You think the gym is a club. You know you go to the gym to look at ass and titties, and that's okay. But this has nothing to do with 400. You know what? Listen. There are guys out here, and I don't know why you think about 400-pound men, but it's okay. This is a safe haven. It doesn't matter how big you are. Because, I mean, look at that. Biggie Smalls, D, fucking
Big Pun.
Big Pun. So there's a lot of, what's that guy on the West Coast? He's a West Coast rapper, overweight guy. So there, young man, see, the problem is because some red pill guy has touched you in like, you know, Father O'Malley, you assume that some women, women like different shape. That like guys who have muscle, some like dad bods, some like six packs, guts, and everything. So it doesn't matter how many pounds, okay? And you're looking at the pull on women. See, you're making it all about pussy. But Lakari, what say you, man?
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of these guys, unfortunately, they get caught up in the red pill stuff, and the red pill that they do is that they focus on what they think women want instead of understanding themselves and being the guy that women are attracted to. So the problem is that they're looking at a guy's body. You feel what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, well, if he looks this way or that way, then women are going to want him or women are going to want that. But they're all coming from the male mentality of looking at other dudes, which is kind of moist if we're being honest.
Wait, Charles. Hold on, Charles. Charles, wait, hold on, Charles. Give us a second. Red pill alert. Red pill alert. Come on, we need a red pill alert. Guys, can everybody put a 1 and say hi? We got another red pill guy in the building. Guys, y'all put a 1 right there. Can you put a 1 in here? We got another red pill guy. Charles, give us a second, sir.
Is your wife with you?
Hold on, Charles. We got you, young man. You trying to learn, but my God. We got another red pill guy in here. Can everybody be kind? Come on, man. Come on, dog. Can y'all just listen, young man? We're not the enemy. Young man, here's the thing, young man. Look. There is no reason to get mad at us. We're not the enemy. The enemy of your enemy is actually your friend. And all the red pill people don't like us. We are the enemy to the red pill. Okay? Why? Okay. Here's the thing. Again, let's do an education because, wait, real quick, because, the women don't need to hear. It's time. Ladies, time to take a break, ladies. All the ladies out there, go ahead and take a break right now, real quick, ladies. Go and get some ice cream. Get a slice of chocolate cake. You can go ahead and cry right now. Go feed your cat vittles. Take a break, ladies. Man talk time. Young man, let us educate you, okay, that you don't understand about the game. It's E40. Thank you, sir. Okay. So, man, let us explain something to you, okay? Let's talk about interpretation because apparently whoever touched your ball sack in the red pill never taught you this, okay? See, people like what they like, okay? There are guys that like what I call Lucario, Taylor Swift shaped women. Type women that are flat, pancakey ass, that are just flat booty shape. Matter of fact, Lucario, I'm watching a show called Landman, right?
That show's fire. That's a fire
show, right? Oh, the mayor of Kingston too. But anyway, his daughter to me is I like how she looks, but I wouldn't mess with her because she doesn't have the body structure.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I agree.
But for a lot of guys, I'm sure a lot of non-black or some black would not like her body structure because she's just
like super skinny,
skinny. Yeah, just super skinny, bony, protruding. But a lot of guys may like that, and I'll show you the daughter and Landman for you guys in a second. But some guys might like chubby women or fat women. Some guys like some in the middle. Some guys like titties. Some guys like ass. So what we're saying to you is, if we showed you anything, you might not like it because you're acting like we're trying to get your fucking approval. Carl, please talk to him while I pull up this Chick-fil-A.
No, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is that, and that even goes on the flip side. So a lot of you guys, that's the problem with y'all. Like, oh, well, I don't look this way and I got to look smack so that the girls will like me. It's like, bro, women like different types of motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Women like dudes that are, built like a fucking brick shit house. They like dudes who are skinny as fuck. They like dudes who got a little bit of chubby on them. They like dudes who got the dad bods. They like dudes who got the football player, you understand what I'm saying, body, all that other shit. They like guys with beards. They like guys clean shaven. It's all of these different things that women like, right? And so the same way where there are men who like different shit, there's women who like different shit. The problem is the internet makes y'all niggas think that everybody like the same shit. And it's like, oh, well, you know, I got to look like this thing that everybody likes. This is crazy.
Right. So let me show you what we're talking about. So if y'all have not seen that great show called Landman, you'll see his daughter right here. And as I say, for you guys, a lot of you guys will find this attractive, and this doesn't make you girl out. A lot of guys will be like, man, she's fucking hot and sexy and all that other stuff. She is not my cup of tea.
Right.
Too fucking skinny. Just for a lot of guys, y'all would say, well, Steve, you're crazy. She's a model. She's bad. You know, all that other stuff. She is not, and she doesn't have to be your type. If this is your type, that's fine. But you know what? I'm sorry, I put the thing. But the thing is, you want us to show you what we have so you can line up what you like. Because we like what we like. And that's the problem. So, young man, that is why you're having the problem. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, young lady. If you like a woman like that, that's what makes men men. You like what you like. But like Lakara and I said, that's just not our cup of tea.
Right.
It's just not. But I would never ask Lakara to show me what you got. And Lakara, see, Lucario said something. And I just wish y'all could just be a part of what's going on in the back.
Look at this dude. This dude at 152, Trafa Lagarlo. He said they all seem to like guys like King 6'8". That's not a coincidence.
Wait, who is that? Wait, what's it?
At 1252 on your end. 1252.
What is his name? Is that
Trafa Lagarlo 528-5280.
All right, let me see. Yeah. I got so many people.
At 1252.
Yeah, I got a lot. Let me find. I'm gonna scroll down.
Yeah.
Trapper.
Yeah. So
wait. No. Listen, look, top. I'm gonna find Trapper, but what I'm saying is that she's bad to you, and I'm not here to tell you she's not.
Right. Exactly.
I am not here to say to you, here we go. So here's the thing. So here's the thing. Okay. They all listen, but see, okay. Who the fuck is King 6'8"? Who the fuck?
That's that guy that he be doing videos, and then the girls approach him, whatever. He's supposedly 6'8" or whatever.
Wait. Oh my god!
And this is the problem. This is how guys don't understand attraction, right? When you're tall, especially when you're that tall, you're going to get attention because you are taller than 99.99999% of the population. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that doesn't mean that the women are attracted to him as the sense of who he is. That's what y'all don't get.
Yeah, but what does him being 6'8" have to do with you? They don't.
Because Steve, they're losers, so they want more excuse to lose. So this is what they say. They say, well, Steve and Lucaria, I'm not 6'8", so women are not gonna like me, and they like that guy. But you don't even realize that you don't know that they don't like that guy. Because in order for them to like him, he got to give them instructions. He got to tell them what to do. That's how it works.
Area code 670. I think, did we lose him? Area code 867. You hung up. All right, he hung up. What I'm saying is that this is weird, young man. Why are you looking at another man to determine your value? This is what's wrong with the red pill. They got you what, are you gonna go get a surgery or something to stretch your body and be 6'8"? It just again, I'm just asking, young man. I don't understand why people think being tall means that you get pussy, because we've shown you guys already short midgets with bad thick ass women. It doesn't matter how hard, but see in your world. But anyway, going back to what we're saying, guys, we don't have much time with Lucario. But wait a second. How do I deal with it? Well, you got to call in. We don't understand what your insecurities are. We can't read your mind, sir. So please call in. But let me get this real quick because Lucario's about to roll out. We're gonna go another hour, but. Another thing I was saying on the other side of the spectrum, Lucario, that we're talking about women worry about the insecure guy. But women don't want to feel like, gentlemen, this is very, very important on this side of the spectrum. And it's going to sting a lot of you guys out here, but it's also going to tell you why they're not reaching out to you. And ladies, I'm sorry I got to give the secret out, but I got to be honest with them. Gentlemen, listen, before I throw it to Uncle Lucario. Women don't ever want to feel like they discovered you in the clearance rack at 75% off, meaning that there is something you are so bland.
AI, women can call in. You can call in.
Yes, ladies, y'all can call in. Yes, ladies, if you have a question, ladies, y'all can. Yes, women can call in. Absolutely, if you like to call in, because we will answer your question. For ladies as well. But you young men, what I'm saying to the car, the clearance rack, meaning that a lot of y'all guys come off as you're just so easy, so available, so predictive, and so weak that they can get you anytime they want, and that's why they don't want you. Lucari, what say you on that?
Yeah, exactly. The thing is that when you're a weak dude, right, she doesn't want you. You are the guy who is in last place or in no place because she don't even want to fuck with you at all.
Yes.
And the thing is your behaviors are going to display to her that, okay, you're the type of guy who I shouldn't be fucking with. You understand what I'm saying? And the problem is that y'all don't understand how important your behavior is. A lot of y'all just think about the surface level. Oh, well, let me look this way or let me get muscles and all. And it's like, yeah, that's cool and fine. But guess what? What's going to happen is that you're going to have to interact with this woman at some point. And once she sees that you are a loser, then she's going to be like, well, this is all done. Or if she'll use you for whatever she can use you up for. So you gotta be careful out here in these streets, because if you don't have game, then you are the type of guy that could be used in these situations. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let's go ahead. Wait a second. 850. What's your name? What's your question?
Yeah. Hi.
Okay, it's a lady. Okay, all right. 1 second, young lady. Sir, we'll get to you once. I'll get to you because I know the car will be gone by then. But I got you this statement right there in a second. But how can we help you, young lady? What's going on? How can we help you?
Sure. Thank you for taking the call. So my question is, I know this is maybe mainly geared for a man's show, but I wanted to know about how a woman can not just gauge, or I really think more finding intentional, emotionally available, and stable men, right? Without necessarily feeling like,
Well, young lady,
Yeah.
there's no such thing as an emotional man. That's where the problem is. You're not going to find
emotionally available. Like they're not hung up on an ex or something.
Well, no. There's no such thing as emotionally available, because when when you find a man, he's going to be more things than you can ever imagine, because he's going to bring out your primal side of you, and it's not just the sexual side of you. He's going to draw out emotions that you have never had. Or okay. Young lady, have you ever had a diary or a journal before when you were young?
Yeah.
Okay, and that was it. You used that to put all your private thoughts, yes? And your feeling. Yeah. Okay, so when you get around a real solid man, he is going to draw out the femininity in you, where he's going to become your journal and your diary, because you're going to feel so secure in him. But you can't ask for him. And when you're saying emotional, what do you mean? For him to cry? We're going to tell you I love. Wait, what do you mean for like?
Yeah, what is the
emotional?
What are you looking for in this situation?
Yeah, I mean, when I say emotionally available, because I have spoken to men before, and and just to give you a bit of a background, I was married for 9 years. Okay.
Okay, wait. Can you get off your? Are you on your speaker? Are you on your speakerphone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
get off your speakerphone.
You want me to?
Yes, please. Sorry, you good? You got a few more minutes, Car. You got to go.
Yeah, I'll do it until after this call.
Right. Get off your speakerphone so they can hear you, man, because you're kind of far away.
Okay, is this better?
Yes, go ahead.
Way better. Okay. So you said you were married for 9 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me do one thing. I have the YouTube in the background, so let me turn that off. The thing is, I was married for 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got divorced earlier this year. The experience was not the best because, they were not doing if I can honestly say, like even the basics of taking care of me, and I mean
stop.
in different aspects. I don't mean financial only, but
When you say, stop, right, everything matters. What do you mean taking care of you? What does that look like?
So just even simply caring about how my day was.
They don't care.
Yeah, and just my basic needs.
No, wait. What are your what are your basic needs if you're Church of Beyonce? Y'all are supposed to be you're supposed to be a responsible young lady, right? You're supposed to be responsible. So if you're responsible, what needs do I need to take care of yours when you should already have those taken care of? What needs are those?
So when I'm the one who is paying 100% of the bills, when I'm the one going in the car to the grocery shop by myself, when I'm the one alone at night to take care of our son, when I'm the only person that's employed and goes to work every day.
Okay. This is the thing. So hold on, wait. So you got divorced, but you're looking for a new guy, right?
I'm trying to see, like, I'm healing, of course. I'm working on myself.
You're not.
Because I don't want to take that experience into the next serious relationship that I have, right? So right now I'm kind of trying to understand better because, I don't want to repeat the experience, and I just want to know how to correctly approach, dating men. I know we think differently, men and women think differently.
Right.
So that's really my question.
Let me ask this.
Find someone that's intentional and also trust that, their intentions for me.
Okay, so Miss, what do you mean by intentional? What does that mean?
Someone who's consistent, that wants to be in a serious relationship and would like to be, the husband. He's not just looking for a wife, but he wants to be a husband.
So that's what we're saying. That's your first mistake.
Right, April hit it. Yeah, you got there's a lot of mistakes, April. We'll hold that. Yes, go ahead, look. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
So the thing is that you sound like you're trying to jump back into a long-term relationship immediately. Yes.
Not necessarily like right off the bat, but the long-term goal, if I'm with someone, would be a long-term relationship.
Can't do that.
So let's say you met a guy today. How long would you expect the interaction to be before y'all are like in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, leading to marriage? How long do you expect that to be?
At least 4 to 6 months, even honestly, even maybe a little bit longer if it's like long distance or something that is not super.
Okay. So you want to meet a man, and within 4 to 6 months, you want to be like getting proposed to and going on to marriage.
Not necessarily proposed to, but like being very serious. Like
now, check this out.
Families,
now,
and meeting my son, things
right.
like that.
Oh. And this is the problem. This is what we're trying to get you to understand. So the problem is this, right? Is that you have to see what women mistake is they think there's one type of guy. They think all guys are the same, right? There's actually two types of guys. There's guys that you follow, and there's guys that follow you. Those are the two type of men, right? So now, based on what you're looking for, you're going to get a guy who's following you, because men, see, what happens is you have men and you have males. Men you follow, males follow you.
Yep.
So what happens is that when you're dealing with men, right, a man is not going to propose to you in 4 to 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You see what I mean? A male will. A guy who's weak, a male will, meaning that he's going to go in that direction. So what you're doing is that you're saying you're intentional, you want something serious very quickly. What happens is that you're attracting males. Now, if you want a male to marry, that's fine. Then find the guy for 4 to 6 months. But if you want a man, that's not going to be the thing.
How long are you going to wait for him to give up that ass?
Like have sex with me?
Yeah.
Oh, not until marriage.
Oh boy, yeah. Okay, so let me explain. Yeah. You made me. Hold on, wait. Excuse me. Young lady. I understand in the fantasy of Mickey Mouse and shout out to Mickey Mouse, but young lady. I don't know whatever drug or fantasy that y'all women are on. We've got to package that and market it, Lucario. We will be trillionaires.
Right.
Lady, let me tell you something. You're not working on yourself. You're working on sabotaging yourself by creating this false illusion that you think a guy is going to say, man, look at that ass, those hips and those thighs. Oh, wait a second. I'm going to wait till marriage to tap that ass because that's what she wants. And then I'm going to meet her goddamn kid. I don't even like the kid.
So, Carly, this is what I want you to understand. Remember what I said earlier. There's men that you follow and then men that, that follow you, right? So when we ask, now notice.
Clarify one thing. This is religious.
No,
I'm not doing it because I don't like sex.
No, but this one
with my husband, and for religious purposes, I'm not having sex until marriage. But it's not necessarily that I don't enjoy physical intimacy or that I don't like or find men very attractive. I do.
Check this out.
For religious reasons, I have to be, celibate until then.
Okay, now check this out. If you meet a man and you tell, hey, I need to wait till marriage, is that a man that's following you or is that you following the man? Which one?
I would like a man who is also waiting for marriage.
That's what I'm saying. So again, is it the man following you or is it you following the man? Which one?
So if he's waiting for marriage, then I'm following him.
No,
and again, that doesn't mean we're not gonna like hug and kiss and all that. There's other ways of intimacy.
See,
not full-blown sex.
You're not getting it. So this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when Steve asked you when is sex going to happen, your answer should have been when he wants it to happen.
Exactly.
That's what's supposed to be the answer.
I want it to happen right away.
It's going.
So that doesn't.
Well, young
that
lady,
doesn't mean that I should give it up from the first date.
And that's what we're trying to get you to understand. That's what we're trying to get you to understand. So what I'm saying is, if you say I want it right away, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give it up. That means you're not following the man. So that means you're left with the males.
What? And let me knock out two birds with one stone. Why do y'all women? Young lady, why do y'all think in your Walt Disney World that you don't think they want that ass? Do you think these guys really want to get to know you, young lady? You think they care about your day? Do you think they care?
I don't think so, but those are the kind of men I don't want.
No, but see,
if a man is not interested in having something that is meaningful in the sense of who he's with, if he wants sex, he can go to any girl that's willing to give it.
No. So, see,
that's fine. But
okay, so
my standard is if he wants to get to know me, my intimacy is something that is
young lady. Okay, young lady. Okay, I get
the man that I want to be with.
This is
but it's not to say it's like
young lady.
I'm holding it back because I'm trying to
young lady. Wait. No, young lady. Here's what you don't understand. This is what you don't understand, and this is the secret of the sauce that we know that most guys and you don't even know. Right now, you're talking from what we call a logical perspective, your beliefs, your values, your morals, your judgments. That's okay. But here's your problem. You haven't met him yet.
Right.
You haven't met that guy that is going to unlock. Okay, young lady, okay, let's be honest now. You do masturbate, right? Right?
I mean, yes.
Okay, so that's just yes or no. Okay, wait.
But not like it's not an incessant thing. Like I can't live without it.
Young lady, no. But there's something. There's something that clicks in you that gets an urge to want to do it. Yes or no? It just pops in from nowhere, right? And you just want to do it. Yes. Does that make any sense so far?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
Okay. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Just like how that clicks inside of you when you want to masturbate, you haven't met that guy to click in you where you're going to say, yes, I'm looking for Mr. Right, Lucario. Mm-hmm. I want to learn all my hopes, my dreams, my aspirations and everything, but I got to get on that dick. That's what we're trying to say. You haven't met him yet because that's the guy you're going to follow. That's what Carl's saying.
Right.
See, you've met the guy that's running by, he's really lying to you. He's trying to get your ass, but He's just lying to you. So he's following you because he just wants to tap it. But you haven't met that man that brings the primal, nasty, slutty whore out in you. Now, young lady, I'm not calling you a whore or slut. I'm saying the nasty, slutty whore, a dominant man. See, you haven't been dominated yet where you're... No, young lady, no.
I need to push back a little bit because
please.
You started off saying everyone's different, right?
Yes.
For me, when I look at a man, like I can look at a man who's super handsome, to me, absolutely gorgeous, everything just like really brings it. Like I could see myself being physically intimate with that man. Does that mean I want to get to know him? No, if he's a shitty person, I don't.
No, he's not a shitty person.
For me, I will get to know a person first.
So caller, I get that. Okay, now
where I'm on top of them,
So I get that. So now let me ask this question: the guy who will be your next husband, do you want him to be attractive or unattractive?
Yes, to be attractive to me.
Oh, to you, perfect. Now, do you think that a man who is attractive to you is also attractive to other women?
I think so, yes.
Right, now, check this out. Why should he choose you when he can choose another woman who's going to do what he says when he says it?
And give that ass up willingly.
Right, why should he choose you?
He's welcome to go to that other woman if he doesn't see the value in me.
And that's what we're saying. He's not, and thank you. That's what we wanted to get you to. That's what we wanted to get you to. What we wanted to get you to is he's not going to see the value in you because the value he sees in you is if you do what he says. That's what we're trying to get you to understand.
Okay.
If he only sees me as a body.
You're not understanding.
That's the kind of man I want.
Caller, you're not understanding.
Men are different. Some men are not just looking for a quick leg.
Oh my God.
And that's the kind of man I'm looking for. And I respect that you guys are talking to maybe a vast majority of men that do want that.
No, I don't want you to miss the point. I don't want you to miss the point. Let's take wait, I don't want you to miss the point.
My dad, my family members. I've been around a lot of men who are very respectful to women. Yeah, they can lust over women.
Caller, you're missing
their urges and everything.
Young lady. Okay.
Miss, you're missing the point. You're missing the point.
I will push back on that notion that another woman who will sleep with him.
Stop talking.
Hold on. Listen.
That's very derogatory to women.
Young lady.
Miss, listen, it's not. Let's take the sex out of it. Let's take sex out of it. Okay, check this out. If the guy told you to make him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, would you do it?
Of course.
Okay.
I would cook him, not even a peanut butter jelly. I would make him a whole meal.
So perfect. So now. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to tell you. It's not about the sex. It's about you doing what he says. So why is it that you make him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich when he says do it, but you don't have sex with him when he says do it?
For religious reasons. I don't mind if a man has good intentions for me.
You have no value to the man.
To take him seriously and to move forward with him. But I'm not going to give him my body and open my legs.
Okay, young
because
lady.
he said so.
Young lady. Okay, wait. Watch this, young lady. What happens if you meet a guy? Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. There's going to be a guy that says he's going to want to tap your ass. And then you're going to give him all that bullshit. You know what he's going to do? All right, cool. I'm going to do everything you say. And then once I get that ass, I'm gone. Then what are you going to do?
But why would I deal with someone like that?
Because you're not. Because
do you think women don't know when a man is being real or a man is trying to?
Young lady.
Like
when a
hit
guy
a challenge
sees
that he gave himself.
Young lady, when a guy looks at you, there are two things cross his mind. Would I hit that or won't I?
Right.
Period. That's the first. Look, I know TV has taught you in Hallmark and We Channel and Lifetime that them suckers out there that say, "Oh no, I really want to get to know you and make passionate love to you, and I don't want to have sex with you." All they do is want to fuck you, young lady. You better be careful.
Look,
I'm just telling you.
Would not want
young lady, I'm telling you, be careful of the guy.
Listen to me.
Be careful of the person
but not like this.
Listen, be careful of the guy that tells you he doesn't want to tap that ass, because that's the one that's going to. All right, see, okay, you women want to live in this bubble, but remember, you're trying to work on yourself. You're not working on anything. We're saying to you is that you don't have to give that ass up, but you know what? You're going to give that ass up one day to somebody that's going to get that ass and realize, you know what? I did all this for this shit. I'm gone. And they're going to roll out. And you have the same problem over and over again, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to make everything on your terms. There is no your terms when you're going after his name, his ring.
But you are assuming that I wouldn't also listen to what he wants. But what you're telling me is all men want.
You just said you wasn't going to listen.
They wanted, and they wanted when they wanted, not when it's comfortable for both of us.
Think he wants
so now you're saying that I am supposed to be okay with just men putting it and leaving because somehow they don't see any further benefit in what we discuss and what we agree to and what I do for him.
There's no other
now
benefit.
You're assuming things.
What is there?
But caller, this is the part you don't understand. You're not going to get chosen by a man unless you do what he says, period. That also includes your religion. So what that means, you have to choose him over your religion. Everything.
Or wait.
I was honestly, to be honest, I think if this is like a kind of a a forks and where I have to like choose a certain path.
No. Listen. Check this out.
I will not compromise that.
Miss. We
want to have that family unit with a foundation of religion.
Young lady,
and again, I'm not saying people that choose otherwise are wrong. I'm not saying that.
Listen, caller.
I know if I stay single for the rest of my life, to be honest.
We will call you back. We'll call you back. We'll call you back. We'll call you back. I know you gotta go. We'll call you back. I will call it, man. My God.
Listen,
we will call you back.
Miss, I know you're listening. We misspoke, okay? You don't have to follow him. You just have to choose the weak guys. That's
right. And I'm gonna tell all you women out here that want all these guys that act like they care about you. I want to teach you ladies a lesson. We do not condone abuse or anything like that. But everybody that has abused a woman, hit a woman, punched a woman, and done something to a woman has come with this smiling ass, fake ass, I really want to get to know you. And once they get to you, they're going to lock you down, they're going to imprison you, or they're going to abuse you in some mental or physical way because they really want that ass. Y'all got to be, ladies, y'all got to stop watching TV shows and hey, ladies, y'all here, I forbid you to watch the Lifetime channel. I forbid you. All right, the car I know got to go, but I
gotta go. So
go ahead, go. I'll get this call.
Yeah, so guys, holla at me, shoplacaria.com, badboymembership.com. I'm out. I'm holla at y'all.
Thank you, Lucario. Now I remove your guys. Okay, 876, what's your name? What's your question? How can we help you?
Hey, man, thank you. This is Dean.